What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another real estate defined video with the Mile High Perspective. My name is Charlie Sardelli with Fathom Realty, and today I want to talk to you about a really fun topic, marijuana. And whenever anybody hears Colorado in general, that's the first thing that comes to mind, right? Well, weed is legal there. You can go there and smoke weed. But what people don't think about is the back end of it. How does that affect workers, right? How can I get a home loan? Where does my money come from? And with 41,000 plus people working in the industry here in Colorado, it is a big revenue stream for the state, as well as an income stream for residents of the state. So why do I want to cover this? That's because a lot of people don't understand that there's a big issue with the marijuana industry as a whole when it comes to financials, right? And what is the issue? That is, the federal government has not legalized marijuana, right? So what that means is people who work in the industry and make their money in the marijuana industry face a lot of challenges on where they can put their money. So what you'll see if you come out here and visit is a lot of these companies sponsor a highway. You'll see Euflora, sponsored by Euflora, sponsored by Medicine Man. And that's because these companies need an outlet for their income and a legal place to do it. So luckily, philanthropy is a big way to go. But with the federal government not legalizing it, it makes it really hard to qualify for loans and really anything in the financial realm, right? So what I want to go over today is the process as to how somebody in the marijuana industry can qualify for a loan, right? And what's really good about the marijuana industry out here in Colorado, it is the oldest industry in the country, right? So they've done things that are years ahead of other states where it comes to the financials. And as an example, you have companies like New American Funding, shout out to Colin Keenan, thank you so much for the information, my man, that end up partnering with banks like Champions Bank or Trust Financial Group, and they're able to actually qualify people for loans, okay? Now, with that being said, the standard entry-level marijuana industry worker, let's say, i.e. packagers, trimmers, labelers, budtenders. These budtenders are people who, sell the weed. It's kind of like a bartender, but for weed. Budtender. I know. But usually those employees are still W-2. So it's a little bit easier for them to go through and provide the information to lenders in order to secure those loans and then those financials. Where you really run into the issues is where you have business owners, grow operator owners, dispensary owners, delivery owners. Once you start looking at them as a whole, they have a lot of money coming in. And it's very difficult for them to qualify for an FHA or conventional loan because, like I said earlier, the federal government doesn't want anything to do with weed money right now. So what ends up happening is they can't qualify the loan because that loan is not warrantable. And what that means is the federal government doesn't say to the bank, yeah, if they default on your loan, then we'll cover that, like they do with standard conventional FHA loans, right? That is a warranted loan. What you will have to qualify for if you work in the industry and you want to go and get something like a home loan is something called a bank statement loan, okay? And in order to prepare for that, before you go to a lender, what you'll need to do is get a bank statement, get all your financials and show your income as far as, and your assets, your debt to income ratio, much like you would for a regular loan. But what changes with that is because it's a non-warrantable loan, you have to be able to show things like you can make the payments. So what they're going to do with a bank statement loan is they're going to take your total amount and they're going to compare it to the loan and what it would cost you every month. Then from there, they're going to verify, yes, this person has enough money in reserves and does have a steady income stream coming in. So we will go ahead and supply this loan. And banks like Champions Bank, they take a chance on people in the marijuana industry because, again, it's a non-warrantable loan. Federal government wants nothing to do with it. So that means the entire liability of that loan is on the bank. Now, with Colorado, like I said, they've been active in the industry for years now. I mean, I think we're creeping up on a decade, maybe a little bit older than a decade now. So they have those systems in place, right? And they've made it a lot easier, and they're even making legislation now to help people in the marijuana industry to secure funding and help with their loans. So what I would recommend for you guys is reach out, right? Again, it's free to talk to a lender. It's free to talk to a real estate agent. Talk to them if you're considering it. And if you're worried about moving out here and being in the industry and not being able to get financial support, there are things out there for you. So thank you guys so much for joining me on another episode. And remember, like, follow, subscribe, drop me a comment. Let me know what you guys think and if you have any questions, and I'll be more than happy to help you. Thank you guys. Hope to see you out here in Colorado soon. See ya.